Amid the timeless beauty of Vatican City, where the ancient meets the divine, stands a man of humility, hope, and heart. This is not just a tribute to a religious leader, but a story of compassion, simplicity, and unwavering faith. This is the journey of Pope Francis. The Pope is more than a figurehead. He is the shepherd of over 1 billion souls, a spiritual compass, a symbol of unity, a beacon of hope in a divided world. The Pope's voice echoes not just through cathedrals, but through the hearts of those seeking comfort and truth. Before the white robes and the global stage, he was Jorge Mario Bergoglio, a boy born in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He played in simple streets, studied in modest classrooms, and lived a quiet, hard-working life. It was here, in the rhythm of the everyday, that his heart began to listen to something greater. A whisper became a calling. That calling became a mission. A young Jorge left behind the ordinary to pursue a life devoted to others. Through silence, prayer, and study, he stepped into the long path toward priesthood, not to rise above, but to walk alongside. In 1969, he took his vows, not to gain power, but to carry burdens. A priest not of prestige, but of presence. He walked with the broken, listened to the lonely, and became a voice for the voiceless in a city of contrasts. While others climbed ladders, he walked down alleys. While many wore gold, he chose dust. Among the poor, the forgotten, and the outcast, he found his true parish. He listened, he loved, and he healed. Not with miracles, but with presence. Then came the moment no one expected. As white smoke rose over Vatican skies, the world waited. A voice announced, "Habemus Papam." Jorge Mario Bergoglio became Pope Francis, the first Jesuit, the first from the Americas, the first to carry the name of Saint Francis. Stepping onto the balcony, his first act wasn't to speak, but to bow, to ask the people to bless him. From the very beginning, he showed the world that true leadership begins with humility. He refused luxury, declined the palace. Rode the bus, wore old shoes, laughed with strangers. Listened more than he spoke. Pope Francis reminded us all, greatness doesn't shout. It whispers in love. In refugee camps, in hospitals, among orphans and widows, he stood not as a celebrity, but as a friend. Whether hugging a child in pain or washing the feet of prisoners, Pope Francis lived the gospel with every step. His care reached beyond people, to the planet itself. He urged us to protect creation, to defend the earth as a common home, not just for some, but for all. Through his words, he challenged the world to live with conscience. From the United Nations to the slums of Manila, from lonely streets to massive stages, his message was the same: mercy, peace, and human dignity. In a world of walls, he built bridges. In times of division, he became a voice of unity. And now, as he walks on, step by step, into history and into light, we remember him not for his title, but for his tenderness. Not for power, but for presence. This is not the end of his story. It lives on in every hand that reaches out. Every heart that forgives, every voice that chooses peace. Let us pray for one another. Pope Francis. Thank you, Holy Father.